When God gives you a promise, you best believe that you are going to receive opposition, especially in circumstances and certain things that happens to you receiving that blessing, receiving that promise. You are going to feel like you want to throw in the towel. You are going to do anything and everything to try to walk away from it, yet God had placed that thing inside of you to not give up. As I was walking around in the park today, God had shared with me to release my testimony. So when I was 12 or 13, I was waiting for my mom in the car after she was going to church. And at the time, I was really asking the Lord, like, why is it that he has given me hearing loss in both ears? I didn't ask for it. Hold on. I didn't ask for it. And he just dropped something unexpected in my spirit that same day. He said, Stevie, trust that my plans are good for you. Trust that I'm a good father and that I have the best intentions for you. He told me, he said, you are going to become a beautiful woman. You are going to graduate from high school. You're going to get into your dream school and you are going to graduate from your dream school. And I remember experiencing such joy in the car at the time because he was there. So let me just say, at the time I was a prodigal. I ran so far away from the Lord because I knew my calling was great, and yet I didn't know what my calling was. And I grew up in such a church where it was so religious, and I did not want to follow religion, and I didn't know my identity and my purpose and who God has called me to be. But let me just say, when I had my second divine encounter with the Lord, he brought back to me that first initial promise that he had presented to me when I was 12 or 13. And he said, Stevie, I was faithful to you back then, and yet you had graduated from high school. You had graduated and got into your dream school. I was so faithful to you back then. What makes you think I'm not going to still present you your promise of what it is that I have presented to you? Yes, we have to wait a long time to receive, but in those times where you are facing opposition, when you are facing those things that come up against you and your promise, remember that God placed those oppositions before you for a reason. Those oppositions are meant to refine you. It is meant to mature you. It is meant to challenge you for a reason. But despite all that, God is going to get the glory out of this. And when it was time for me to graduate from college, I had asked God, I said, God, I want you to walk the stage with me. And I had asked him to walk this stage with me when I was receiving my diploma. And I felt his presence surround me that day. And it was a joyful day for me because I waited